luxe lovers, welcome or welcome back. Here we believe in intentional luxury and we're not afraid to invest in pieces that will work for us. So if that resonates with you, then please consider subscribing and stay a while. I usually love these types of videos, and today I'll be sharing a look back at all the bags that I purchased in 2023 and what my thoughts are on each. And what's interesting is, as YouTubers go, I actually don't feel like I unbox a whole lot of bags. So imagine my surprise when I realized that I actually bought 5 bags over the course of the year. And I figured it might be valuable for all of you to understand how I like them over the years, to see if you wanted to add any of these to your collection. So let's begin. I'll start in roughly what I think is in the chronological order. And I believe my first bag of 2023 was this Hermès in the Loop 18 in the color baton and gold hardware. And I've talked a lot about this bag on my channel, and I really do like it. And I think at the time I was very excited to add it, and I am so happy to even have a white bag in my collection. And a white bag is part of my handbag bingo. But I think if I were to do it all over again, I might have skipped this one because it is just handheld. I know that I can add a strap to it if I wanted. It's not extremely secure because the Chandankra hardware doesn't actually fully close. So if I did wrap a twilly to this, it does risk the chance of slipping out of that hole. But I reached for it maybe a couple times. It definitely is a beautiful summery bag. But I don't know if I use it enough to justify really the price. I probably, if I use the same amount of funds that went into purchasing this towards something like a Kelly on the go, which is their wallet on chain equivalent, or even the Constance on the go, I probably would have gotten a lot more mileage out of an SLG like that. However, I am happy it's in my collection. It will stay in my collection so far, but just, giving you some pause for thought. If you're a Picotin type girl, you also might like this. So just something to consider, but I do like how you can dress it up with a little twilly. The next bag I got in 2023 was this Chanel Dot Tote in the black and the champagne gold hardware. This one was a present from the Beauty Luxe Lover, but unlike my recent gift, this is one that I was basically like, I would love to add this bag, and he obliged. So as you can see, it has the super subtle Chanel lettering in the front and the logo, and on the back you could be even more quiet luxury. It is beautifully slouchy. I do have an insert in here as well, and I do love the fact that it has the leather top handles, or it could go over the shoulder with this chain. And the chain does have this little leather strap. And I do have to tell you that when I walked around like the mall shopping with this bag, the chain actually did slip off my shoulder. So just be aware of that, but it did look good on my frame. It's obviously bigger than most of my bags, but it is smaller than most of the Deauvilles out there. So for that reason, I really like this. And I am in love with these chain straps. And even though I've been talking a big game about how I like the Prada re-edition tote, I'm wondering if maybe I try to bring this one to work, because it's that chain strap that I ultimately do love the look of. So I do want to give this more of a go in 2024 to see if it will work for work. The next bag I bought was more of a summer purchase, and it is this Naghedi tote, and I think it's the small size in the colorway Athena. I'll double check and put it on the screen. But I really enjoyed this. It's the neoprene tote, and I bought this specifically for our 10-year anniversary trip, and even just like going to the pool. But I think this like sandy color with the white is great. As you can see, it is super clean. I didn't really like take it anywhere where it could get dirty, but I definitely took it to the pool and put it on like the pool chairs, and it travels really well. One of the things I absolutely love about this bag is that it packs flat. So you could just put this on top of your suitcase and you're good to go. And the handles have seemed to wear really well. And it comes with the removable pouch. So overall, I'm still very happy with this. I think this will have a lot of longevity in my collection, and I'm starting to see more of Naghedi bags pop up every time I go to the mall, like say Bloomingdale's. So I do think this is a good purchase, and it will withstand a couple of years at the very least of use. Plus with the neoprene, I feel like this is the kind of bag where if it did get dirty, you would just like put a sponge and some Dawn soap to it. And you know that easy cleanability is my love language with bags and my luxury items. The next bag I purchased during the summer of 2023 was this Fendi mini baguette in the color straw. I love this bag, and I actually got it off of 24S, the website, because this was a Europe only release, and so it wasn't in the US, it wasn't in my local boutique, but then I found this online and I loved it. This is my first Fendi purchase and I couldn't be more happy. It has the brushed gold hardware and I just love this very neutral colorway. I'll put the dedicated video I have to this up top, but it is just such a great summer bag. This is another bag that I've brought to the grocery store during the summer, and it just is such a nice chic look and very down to earth. And it is stuffed here, but it has some really nice back pockets for cards, and this is very reminiscent to me of a Chanel mini rectangular flap. So in terms of use case, it's the same type of size. However, I think it is more modular in that you have this top handle that can be taken off, and you also have these removable chain straps, and I am getting more into chain straps. So I couldn't be more happy to add this type of summery bag into my collection from a new brand. And honestly, I'm even thinking about adding a mini baguette in the sequin color in the red as kind of a winter seasonal bag. So it's possible that my little Fendi mini baguettes will be my seasonal type bags, but we'll see. And then the last bag that I added to my collection as a present from the Beauty Luxe Lover is my mini rouleau in Vert Criquet with palladium hardware. This is almost an instant hit. Of course, I'm extremely biased because it's a present from my hubby, and he picked it out on his own without any input from me as a complete surprise. And I have really been reaching for this ever since I got it and just taking it everywhere, to the grocery store, out to dinner, and I've just been really enjoying this. I do think it is actually a very interesting comparable to a smaller Constance bag, and as you can see, we'll just open up this flap and it is just extremely useful. It's pretty roomy, so my iPhone 15 Pro fits right in the front pocket and it doesn't kind of bulge out the sides or anything, so that's good to know. The flap is extremely convenient, and I do like the fact that I discovered it has a detachable strap on one side so that you can double up the strap, and when you double it up, it could be a nice shoulder bag. So super happy with this. And I can imagine that I will be using this almost nonstop in 2024. So thank you to those who've stayed with me to the end. I'd love to know in the comments what your top bag picks were in 2023, or if you have any questions about any of these. I welcome you to follow me on Instagram if you'd like to see more of how I style these bags in my day-to-day and other luxury moments. If you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to go down the rabbit hole that is my luxury chit chat playlist, and I'll put that link here. Please like it if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!